3 things for a longer life and happier family. Wash your hands, wear your mask, stand apart. In our family, we've got keiki, we've got kupuna, and we're always conscious about how close we are to people, especially for me. I'm high risk as a cancer survivor. So it's about the we, not the me. It's a kako thing. So make sure that you stand together by standing apart. Uh-oh, what happened to my music? What happened to my music? Where's my opening? Did it go? There it is, yay! Happy Aloha Friday, we have one dancer only. One dancer, but that's all we need. We only have one dancer, but we hope you're dancing wherever you are. Happy Aloha Friday! All right, so Greg, Chee, Sarah, Maisel are already in the green room. We will hear from them coming up in just a little bit. The Ukulele Festival is coming, and it will be on Sunday. Details in just a couple of moments. It was, as a matter of fact, a pleasure to talk story with them when we were talking about the Gamiao family. So really nice to have them on, and they will be coming up in just moments from now. So, hey, just a reminder, if you are here, you are logging on, make sure that you leave some comments below and let us know where you are commenting from. We'd really like to know. We keep track of that stuff, our crew does, and sometimes it's me, sometimes it's Jocelyn that's moderating, and sometimes it's the rest of our crew, and sometimes it's just some of you talking to each other, which is wonderful. That's one of the things that we like to do is to connect people together. So keep that going. The comments are there. Let's also look right over here that if you're on the YouTube side, make sure that you hit the subscribe button. Are we still calling it the subscribe button? They're changing that name, aren't they? They didn't say yet? No? Okay. So anyway, those are some of the things that we are watching over on the Facebook side. You can always hit the share button. We love that. And that way you can let your friends and neighbors and family know whenever we are on and broadcasting. Give a shout out to our friends Kailua Moon, recording artists. They just finished their live stream not too long ago. They started at 2 p.m. Our live stream starts at 3 p.m. and then they're going to kick back in at 4 p.m. So we're kind of like going back and forth. So Kailua Moon Music, you can follow them if you get the chance. And once again, mahalo to Kailua Moon. They mentioned that they are at this time recording, so that is awesome. A lot of groups are actually recording. Let's take a live look outside right now. This is Waikiki Beach. I have not seen that mound of sand up close yet. See that over on the kind of left-hand side, just below Diamond Head there? You can see there's a big mound of sand. And I'm taking that's for replenishment efforts. I haven't gone down to Waikiki. It's been ages since I've gone to Waikiki. I think the last time I was down there was to go eat at Doraku, I think. Family and I ate down there. So if you get the chance, Waikiki's looking really, really nice today. Once again, nice live look outside on this Aloha Friday. Usually at this time we do kind of like headline news, but we're changing that one up too. Today we are talking story with 2 people who individually are excellent ukulele artists, and music has brought them together, and now they are bringing more and more people together as we get ready for the Ukulele Festival that is coming up, and that actually starts this Sunday. So let me see here if I'm hitting the right buttons as I'm looking, because I'm actually moving out of order. So let's just go ahead and bring them on and see if this is okay. Now I see where I am. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Craig, Chee, and Sarah Maisel. Yay! Hi, gang.
Aloha. How's it?
Thank you so much for spending some time with us on the show a couple of weeks ago when we got to talk about the Gamiaos and what they're doing. Let's talk about you guys. First of all, kind of update everybody. How'd you guys meet?
Oh.
it was through the ukulele. I mean, I grew up here in Hawaii in Manoa, and I went to college in Oregon, and got dragged into this whole incredible ukulele scene that was growing on, on the mainland and globally. And Sarah was about as far as you could get from Hawaii growing up, but we
Yeah, I grew up in Alabama, right?
Wow.
Very far from Hawaii. Yeah, and then I had moved to California, and I picked up the uke, and I started getting involved in the ukulele scene there. And then we ended up meeting. We ended up meeting because I was looking for an unwound G string at the time. And I ended up, yes, chatting with Craig, actually. We had a mutual friend who was a luthier who said, oh, Craig's, looked for similar things. So we ended up connecting in that way. And then we started performing at the same festivals, not together, but just we'd get hired. And then the next thing you knew, a year later, we ended up being together. And now we're married and have a 1-year-old. 1 year and 3 months, I think. Yeah.
You have two keiki that are so precious, and the pictures that you have are just, especially with the one in the ukulele case, that was just.
Oh, that's
That was awesome.
Well,
You
the crazy
just
thing is, it's just one. It's just
just
the
the
one.
one.
He grew so quickly though so we did a before and after. That was like I think a few weeks old for the first one.
Yeah.
And then that second picture is him like just
Right after his
recently.
first
Like
birthday.
he is gigantic now.
It was very
okay.
tall.
So the first picture is inside the ukulele case, and the second picture is carrying the ukulele case, right?
He's
He's
still
in it,
kind of in it, but he's
like,
just
huge.
like falling out of it at this point. He's
Yeah.
so big.
We need a baritone case now.
Wow. Hey, I'd like to show everybody a couple of pictures. Kind of talk about some of these pictures real quickly that we have here.
Aww.
That was our wedding at the Gamiao residence. That was why it was so devastating to see all the videos and photos of their that whole area up there just get destroyed by the flood. So, it was such a special place for us. You could see Kalei in the very back left there.
Yeah.
He was playing some songs
And
as we
there's
walked
Herb.
in.
You
And
can see actually see
there's
Herb in the
Herboto
picture.
Jr. on the right. That
Yeah.
I don't know what he's looking at, but he's
But that was our wedding day. It was the best day. We had I can't believe the amazing music that we had, because we
Yeah.
had for the main sort of music of the day, we had Brian Tolentino, Hale Hakosiburi, Del Beasley, and Chris Kamaka were like sort of the
That was
house band,
gorgeous.
right?
Wow, what a house
And then
band.
Kalei got up and played, right? And then Herb got up and played a song, and then
Benny and
Benny,
Byron,
Uncle
yeah.
Benny and Byron came and they played. It was just,
It was amazing.
amazing.
So we had to do something, and thank you for letting us talk about the GoFundMe for them and how
Yes.
much they're giving back to the community as well. It's just been absolutely amazing. So thank you so much for your support.
Got another picture for you here. Let's take a look at this one.
Oh. Oh my gosh. That was one of the most fun uke cruises. So Craig and I, before the pandemic, we hosted we did it yearly, 6 different ukulele cruises where we would have a group of folks join us, and we would teach on sea days. So you'd have lessons that we had sort of a curriculum. So everybody took the same classes, you followed the curriculum, and by the end of it, we'd have a performance song, and we get to perform for the whole ship in the middle. And this photo, actually, the captain came, and he's in the middle of it.
He would check in
posing
on
with
us during practices and stuff.
Yeah.
It was so much fun. But yeah, Kalei was there at that one too.
That's true. Kalei was
But
there.
it was the ukulele. I keep
Yeah.
mentioning this to people that don't really get how incredibly popular it is now all over the world, and it just brings people together. It's such a gorgeous tool to connect with and to share music and memories and stories with.
Yeah.
And our ukulele cruises was just one of the events that we would put on throughout the year, and it was definitely one of our favorites for sure.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And so tell me about some of the places that you used to take people and play ukulele all together.
Oh my gosh, we had some amazing retreats. We had one on the Big Island. We had
Oh, the one in Berlin was a lot
Berlin
of
was
fun.
awesome.
That
Oh
was
my gosh,
a
Berlin was
blast.
so much fun. We did cruises to Alaska, cruises
Yep.
around Mexico. We did a East Coast. Was it the Panama?
No.
Oh no.
We did the
Oh no.
Caribbean.
What was the
Well,
what
we
was?
did.
Oh, Caribbean. Yes,
Yeah,
the
we did the
Caribbean.
Caribbean.
Um,
Yep.
but all I mean, it's amazing. Again, it's such a if music is universal, the ukulele is that kind of gateway instrument.
For sure.
Like as you know, it's one of the easiest instruments to kind of just jump in and start playing. Of course, it can be as hard as you want it to be. And looking at like Jake Shimabukuro and all of these other incredible artists that are doing, you know, things that no one ever thought this instrument was capable of doing. But there's so much in between, and that's the joy of this tiny 4-string instrument.
I'm show one more picture, and then I want to have you folks play. And there are some people that are also jumping on. And Kathy says that looked like so much fun. Hawaii recording artists. We were just talking about them. I was talking about Kailua Moon earlier, and that they were on before us, and they're going to be on after us. And there's Nani Edgar. She's on. So Nani, kiss your husband for me. Sorry, husband. Sorry, did I say that? Kiss your boyfriend for me, Danny. So Rie is saying beautiful and wonderful pictures. So keep those comments coming. We appreciate that. And Debbie is in Stockton, California. That's watching the show. I'm going to show you one more picture. Here we go. I got this one here. Oops. There we go.
I love this one.
Yeah, this was at the LA Ukulele Festival.
Yes, the LA Ukulele Festival. I forget how. I think I was what?
Oh, Sarah
I was very pregnant.
in
You
this
can't
photo.
tell in the photo, but I really was very pregnant in that picture.
Very well done picture, photographer. Very good.
Yes, our bassist Milo took that picture. He was really good about going from a higher angle, so you couldn't tell. That was a blast. Herb Otta Jr. was there. Brian Tolentino was there. And we had driven up from San Diego. It's about a 2-hour drive. And that was towards the end of the festival day. We were getting ready to pack up and drive back. That LA festival is a lot of fun. And it actually is one of the ones that on the mainland that really want kids to join in. Because a lot of the festivals on the mainland tend to be geared more towards adults. But they had a lot of kid activities, and they really wanted to make sure that all ages were able to come.
Nice. Coming up in a couple of minutes, as a matter of fact, we'll talk about kids and ukulele. But I'd like to give the audience that's watching right now a little bit of time to enjoy the magic that you make in the way of music. Could you play something for us?
Sure.
Yeah, we'll do a Hapa Holly one in celebration of the first Ukulele Festival event coming up on Sunday.
When I hear the strains of that sweet hale stealing from a far off guitar, when Lily Away makes you sway in the night, I know the reason why Hawaii haunts you so. When I hear the strain of that sweet hale stealing from a far off guitar, when Lily Away makes you sway in the moonlight, I know the reason why Hawaii haunts you so. I hear the swish of rain as it sweeps down the valley. I hear the song of wind crash of waves on the rocks and the beaches. I hear the hissing surf and the boom of the sea. I love to dance. I love to dance and sing of the charms of Hawaii. And from a joyful heart, sing aloha to you. In every note I'll tell of the spell of my islands, for then I know that you'll be in love with them too. For then I know that you'll be in love with them too.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, real quickly here, I'm going to break into this real quickly to just mention to you that not only is the audience enjoying your wonderful music, but so is Ciana Pelekai. She jumped on while you guys were playing, as a matter of fact. So oh, look, see, there she is. Yeah, and so she's watching on too. Ciana,
She is amazing. She is amazing.
go get them, go get them.
Awesome.
We're talking about the Ukulele Festival, and we talked on Sunrise, as a matter of fact, this morning, about how the organizers of the Ukulele Festival, Hawaii, were looking for someone else to kind of take that mantle. But talk about the relationship that you have with them for a couple of moments.
Oh my gosh, Roy and
love
Kathy
them.
Sakuma,
They're the best.
growing up, I mean, it was hard to like even disconnect, right, their name and their legacy from the ukulele growing up in Hawaii, and it was such a out of body experience, kind of being pitched the idea of even taking that legacy over and helping with that push with the organization, and it's just. Oh my gosh! I'm still a little scared, like a little terrified. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, excited, but
It's
you
a
know.
huge legacy, right? And you want to make sure that you do it right and that you do good by them, because they've spent, 50 years really just creating something that's so incredibly beautiful, and we want to make sure that we can maintain that beauty.
No, I mean,
right?
but also at the time where the ukulele wasn't as this huge thing that it is now, realizing that right away, first of all, and then being able to inspire all of these future generations of incredible performers that might not even have went to the music side if not for that influence and for that inspiration. So there was just, I still think there's so many ways how they touch people in ways that we haven't even discovered yet, and found those ties. It's just absolutely amazing to think about.
And working with them, so it's been amazing working with them, because they're still very much a part of the festival. And I love how we go to them. It's just much more of an advisory role, right? So what we'll do is we'll have all these ideas, and we'll meet with them via Zoom and say, okay, so here's what we're thinking, and we'll have everything all laid out and discuss things. And they've been so incredibly supportive of the ideas. Roy will say, oh, I see where you're going with that. That's fantastic. Or Kathy will say, oh, that's a great idea, but have you thought of X, Y, and Z? And she's so good at the details that it's so great to be able to work with people that have so much experience, so that they can truly help guide us to ensure that this event is able to, or actually what we're doing is a series of events that are able to really continue that legacy. We'll
get into the series of events coming up in a couple of moments, but it occurred to me that this kind of allows, you are taking a kind of a tremendous load off of Roy's shoulders, and he can use this now and really become the ambassador of the ukulele at when we do these events, and when they no longer need to be virtual. I'm thinking, I'm imagining, you guys are just busy. You've got your army of people that are doing all the festival things while the festival's going on. And he's walking around and people are just coming up to him and shaking hands left and right. My daughter played. Now her daughter's playing ukulele. And, I'm just imagining that he's going to be able to interact so much more with so many people that are just wanting to reach out. And because of the amount of aloha that he's brought, not only through this instrument, but just from Roy and Kathy themselves.
Yeah.
I imagine next year, he's not going to be walking around. He's going to be crowd surfing and like.
I love that visual.
Bro, that's. Can you imagine just woo? Yeah, we're gonna have to roll a video on that one. That's
Yes.
incredible. Hey, let's jump into the Ukulele Festival Hawaii, because we touched on it this morning on Sunrise, and we just gave what's coming up on this Sunday. But we're wanting folks to know that it's more than just this Sunday, right?
Okay, so here is our master plan. Just to make our lives that much harder, we decided instead of just the July big festival, we wanted to have a series of mini events that lead up to it, so that we can really showcase how amazing this instrument is. So this Sunday is our first of 3 mini events, and I say mini, but it's like 5.5 hours long.
Yeah, it's like
But,
92:30.
well, we wanted to start with a local showcase. So we have interviews with the biggest 4 manufacturers here on Oahu. We have, Kamaku Ukuleles, Ko'olau, Kanile'a, Ko'aloha, and we have artists that are representing them. So we have like Kelly Boy DeLima, we have Honoka, we have
Abe Lagrimas Jr.,
Abe Lagrimas Jr., Brian
Kam-
Tolentino.
David Kamakahi.
It's just gonna be amazing. So we're wanted to start with that local feature,
Yeah.
and share that with the world. And next month on May 13th.
It's May 16th.
Oh, May 16th.
It's all right. May 16th is going to be our workshop day. So May 16th is going to have feature 3 teachers. It'll feature Roy Sakuma. It'll be his first time teaching in this type of virtual setting. So we're super excited.
Oh,
about
he hasn't
that.
done that yet.
Jake Shee. No, he's done like Zoom lessons, but he hasn't done like a giant workshop yet.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
we're really excited. And then Jake Shimabukuro, and then Neil Chin. And Craig and I might pop in and do a little bit of teaching with Neil. We're actually talking about it because Neil is actually going to be joining us. So Roy, Jake, Neil will all be live
And then,
at the Ala Moana Hotel. That's where we're filming
And
all of
and the
these.
goal for that one was to just encourage people to just try, even if you haven't had any formal teachings or anything like that. Come play. Let's
Yeah.
just push forward and experience again, learning from some of the greatest musicians and teachers there are. And the next month is going to be a celebration, an international showcase. And again, the goal for this one was to say, okay, we introduced the ukulele in this form. Now here it is, used by so many different people around the world with different backgrounds and different styles, and
Yeah.
wanted to showcase to people all around that you can do anything that you want with this instrument. So we have a whole day planned for that.
And the great thing too about that
Oh, yeah.
day is that we're going to have, and that's June 13th, we will have keiki groups and ukulele clubs from around the world joining us. So that I think is something that's going to be really special. And one thing that we did forget to mention is that April 11th and May 16th, as well as the big festival day, we actually are having keiki performances throughout, because to us, the kids have always been the heart of
Yeah.
Ukulele Festival Hawaii. So we want to make sure that we continue that too.
Yeah, we just did some filming at the park, and the kids are so cute.
They
They're
are.
so adorable.
Do we have that? Okay, we'll try to get that into the system, because I think we have that. How many kids? Because you guys teach as well, right?
Yes, we currently have a online ukulele school that we actually started about 5 or 6 years ago, and that's been just an incredible experience in itself. And that's why we were kind of, one of the silver linings in all this is that we were kind of set up for that online approach for a lot of our events and our teaching. So, luckily, we've been able to kind of survive this pandemic, but we've used all of those skills and knowledge to help other artists as well. That was so important to really help make sure that this industry can survive through. Last year we had no idea what was going to happen, and April 11th is actually the 1-year anniversary of our first mini event last year, which was like a 7.5 hour long live stream concert workshop day, and so it's amazing to see how things changed since then. And
I forgot to mention too, of course, the big festival day is July 18th. So that's going to be an even longer day of amazing ukulele. We cannot wait. There's going to be live performances as well as some pre-recorded ones as well.
Okay, now I realize that for some people they're going, okay, wait. So what date was that? So you've got it on the website, right?
Yes.
We do. It's all on the website. You can go to ukulelefestivalhawaii.org and just click on Oahu, and it'll take you to all of the different Oahu Festival events that we have.
Okay, got a couple more things in my mind to ask you. First of all, is that even though there is the official website, the actual events happen on the YouTube channel, correct?
Correct.
That is correct.
Okay, I want to make sure that everybody knows that. So go to the webpage and you can find the YouTube channel in advance, so you're all set up and ready. The other thing is that we want to mention that. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say that the best way to make sure that you're going to stay up to date with everything is sign up for their news letters, and they will make sure you have the information way in advance and a reminder as you get closer to each event as well.
Okay. The other thing I want to mention, and I'm sure you do too, is that you've got a new sponsor for the Ukulele Festival Hawaii, right?
Yes, they're so delicious. I'm so excited. So we are partnering with Hawaiian Host. I mean, what better sponsor to partner with that is synonymous with Hawaii and aloha, right? So it's and for us, we had contacted them really hoping that it would work out, because we've always loved Hawaiian Host. We told them the story about how when we used to do a lot of touring, we would have one suitcase, that was our clothes and stuff, and then the other suitcase was like half merchandise and all the snacks we could possibly fit. So that I say snacks, all of like boxes of chocolates, single chocolates, because we would always give them out to people who would host us, to ticket agents who would help us.
Well, we used to fit as many boxes as possible, but then you run out way too early. So we had to go to Costco and get like those tubs of the individually wrapped or the double packets, right? And those you could every sound guy would give them a little goodie bag, or volunteers. It was always so great to have, and especially when you travel internationally. Oh my gosh, the joy on their faces knowing that we hand deliver this from Hawaii. It's just amazing.
So you see how Craig and Sarah are smart. So what they do is they bring and make sure they give to everybody. So when they go back again, everybody, oh, wow. I'm just imagining, you're going through TSA and then they open up yours. Excuse me, why are you getting so much candy? It's like... Yeah.
Well, I mean, on the airplane, they give you the special hot tub key. I mean, it's amazing.
Oh, secret. Don't tell our secrets.
Wow. I like travel with you guys. Okay, so Ukulele Festival Hawaii. If you're traveling, make sure that you're with them. Yeah. But make sure that you get all the information. It's available on the website. And once again, if you have friends and family that want to play ukulele, never played ukulele before, this is the perfect time to have them have that entry point, right, gang?
Absolutely.
Yes. All right. Hey, we want to thank you for being with us. Can you play one more song before you go?
Sure.
Yeah. I know we're all rusty because it's been a while. Yes.
Lockdown.
Well, we're hoping we're getting there, so we're trying to put out the message. Okay, gang, we're getting close, but let's not screw it up. Okay, so wear your mask, right? Wash your hands.
Oh my gosh!
Don't get too close.
We are close.
Yeah. So
Oh my gosh! And we can't thank you enough for again all that you do and all the support that you give to local artists and everyone. It's just absolutely amazing, and you're doing it the right way, and you're doing it with quality, and we can't. Yeah, thank you so very, very much.
And if you like what they're doing and you want to hear this interview again, go ahead and watch the replay. In the meantime, put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Craig Chee and Sarah Maisel. Yay!
Thank you.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Setting fast, and all I can do to rest is keep you in my mind and hold you till I'm fine and wait for the sun to die.
You know, from this house we'll build a home and grow like a wild tale grows, and the story's always told by lovers in the fold of a heart that beats so big.
Everyone come see that moon hanging like a picture in the sky. Everyone come crowd around the big old moon shining like a diamond in the night. And I'll meet you there, my love, in the center of my mind. Only a light when it's shining bright. When it's not, it's just a lonesome afterthought, waiting for the time to throw your love a line and dance in the shadows. Everyone come see that moon hanging like a picture in the sky. Everyone come crowd around the big old moon shining like a diamond in the night. And I'll meet you there, my love. And I'll meet you there, my love. And I'll meet you there, my love, in the center of my mind.
Oh, muted.
You're muted.
Thank you so much, gang, and we'll figure out how to get into that special airplane.
Bring your Hawaiian host.
There you go. We'll talk to you in a bit. Aloha, you guys.
Thank you
Aloha,
so much.
thank you.
Aloha.
Mahalo to Craig and Sarah. Once again, the website, it's already in the comments. You can go ahead and look for it right now. Hey, just a reminder, May Day is coming, and we want to talk real quickly about the couple of guys that are going to be guests on the May Day show. That's Hawaiian Airlines, May Day 2021, Maka'ikai. So go ahead, and it's going to be online. And of course, you see Keauho and Robert Uluvehi Casimiro. And of course, Kumuhula is there, going to be with them from, of course, the group Ho'okena and Manu Boyd, Ha'i Girls, Robert Casimiro, and Keauho. That's May Day, May 1st, 2021 on KGMB, Facebook Live, and also on K5. welcome back. One of the items, of course, on our list of weekend events is, of course, the Ukulele Festival Hawaii. It is on Sunday. Make sure you go over to their Facebook page for more information about that. We'll go into the other events that are happening here on the Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But one thing we want to let you know about, just before our broadcast, we went on the air. It was Kailua Moon. They were streaming on the air, and they were started at 2 o'clock. We started at 3. They're going to start again at 4. So if you want to catch more music and entertainment, go to their Facebook page directly after our show. And oh man, thank you so much, Craig. Craig just went ahead and just messaged. And have a good weekend too. We will see you very, very soon. And let's see, Teddy is also on messaging. Let us know if you be able to help getting the word out about the Ukulele Festival. Oh, we're here to spread the word. Mahalo for your contribution to Hawaii's entertainment industry. Teddy, thank you so much. Let's get into the entertainment for this weekend. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look. First of all, Kaimi Hananueau, he is going to be, there he is. He's going to be over at Stonefish Grill starting at 5:30. Dustin Park is for you, setting up, and he's over at Surf Jack, and that is live performance, by the way. Most of these are now live performances that we've been seeing. Martial Law Band and Chris King are at Next Door. Laser Light Show, this is going to be over at Aloha Stadium. They're going to do this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, starting at 7 o'clock in the evenings. They were on Sunrise this morning, along with, out at Aloha Stadium. Casey Lund was out there. So this is from earlier this morning. And so he was out there live and checking out the light show. So just know that that is one of the options that are out there that you could go ahead and check out. Hi to my good friend, Eric Lee. How are you, Eric? Long time no see, bro. He has got a live performance. If you want to catch him, that's at 6 o'clock tonight over at the Veranda. And Blue Note Hawaii has a tribute to the music of Motown. That's 2 shows, 6 and 8:30 p.m. David Swanson, tomorrow night, he's over at the Veranda. And Humble Soul and Kapu System, they are over at Hawaiian Bryant's. Henry Capono, he is going to be over at Duke's, as like he always is on Sundays. Art Kalahiki's over at Barefoot Beach Cafe starting at 5. And at 6:30 over at Surf Jack, it is Trish Nale. So those are some of the events that are happening this weekend. If you want to go check them out, those are mostly here on the island of Oahu. Wow, what a show. And we're almost done. This has gone really, really fast. Hi, Kikilani, my ohana from Arizona is watching. And there are so many people, so much fun having them on. Great music. Thank you. Aloha Vai Vai 1. Mahalo for your comments. Were you from Mokuokeawe? Is that what I understood a little bit earlier? I thought I saw. No, you're in Tucson, Arizona. Wow. Thank you much. Just a reminder, we are on the air at 3 p.m. Hawaiian Standard Time on Aloha Fridays. We're really glad that you get a chance to stop by, and we hope that you enjoy the show. Just a reminder, after we're done, coming up at the top of the hour, 4 o'clock, Kailua Moon starts their streamcast on their Facebook page. One more item for you. We talked at the very, very top of the show about copyrighted music, and so we're not allowed to show the video or play the music because then we get tagged by either Facebook or YouTube. However, there are some instances where we can include a musical performance, like live performances. Guy Fieri, chef, well-known on TV, has been making the rounds around the Hawaiian Islands, and he is filming. So he was over on the Hilo side of Mokuokeawe, of Hawaii Island, and I guess Guy asked him to play a song, Hawaii 78. So Lito Archangel, of course, if you know Lito, you asked him to play 78, he going right there, he going to drop everything he doing. Yeah, I play Hawaii 78 just for you. And it was just really, really heartfelt. So that is going to be our music video of the week. It's not an official music video, like a music video made for a particular song, but this was a video of a performance that was done live. So we're going to leave you with Lito Archangel's music. And Lito, by the way, got your message, bro. Thank you so much on the Instagram side. Appreciate. That's going to do it for us. On behalf of Jaslyn, who is moderating today, myself and the rest of the team, which are out at different assignments across Oahu and in New York, my son. Hi, son. Love you. Have a wonderful weekend. If you're weather-wise here in the islands, it's going to be kind of gusty trade winds, and then the trade winds will go away on Sunday. We'll get some rain coming through. But otherwise, it's going to be a really nice Hawaiian day. We leave you with the music of Lito Archangel until next Friday. Mālama pono, aloha a hui ho.
No, knuckle shuffling. Knuckle shuffling.
So this is starts off with our state motto that every one of us here, we know, we memorize, even our children. We can translate it and explain it to you. But I think this is the best way to really get people to get it, no matter where you come from. Uama e ao ka aina I ka pono o Hawaii. Uama ke ao ka aina I ka pono o Hawaii. If just for a day our king and queen would visit all these islands and saw everything, how would they feel about the changes of our land? Could you just imagine if they were around, saw highways on their sacred grounds? How would they feel about this modern city life? Tears would come from each other's eyes as they would stop to realize that our people are in great, great danger now. How would they feel when their smiles be content, then cry? Cry for the gods, cry for the people, cry for the land that was taken away, and then yet you'll find Hawaii. Uama e ao ka aina I ka pono o Hawaii. Could you just imagine if they came back, saw traffic lights and railroad tracks? How would they feel about this modern city life? Tears would come from each other's eyes as they would stop to realize that our land is in great, great danger now. All the fighting that my king had done to conquer on these islands, now there's condominiums. How would he feel if he saw Hawaii? How would he feel? Would his smile be content, then cry? For the gods, cry for the people, cry for the land that was taken away, and then yet you'll find Hawaii. Uama ke ao ka aina I ka pono o Hawaii. Life of this land, this aina, is perpetuated in righteousness for the people of Hawaii. Uama ke ao ka aina I ka pono o Hawaii.
Well done, brother.
Nice job. Amazing.
It is an amazing song, bro. Right on.